Hands at the heart. Breath. Palms and eyes. Pressing lightly. Breath. Letting energy settle down. Hands at the heart. Feet are in line with the knees, with the hip sockets, shoulders. Hands at the heart. I'm using a towel to stretch the back of my neck. Placing the towel rolled up behind my neck and allowing my head to roll left to right. Working out some of those knots I might have in my spine before I really start moving. Neck is very vulnerable for stress, so it's a good thing to move before you really start doing yoga. You can do any kind of stretch you like. Lifting my shoulders and taking circles to the back, circles to the front. Alternating lifting and dropping, both sides, and sun salute. Earth touch. Breath. Earth touch to the left. Through center, earth touch to the right. Back at center. Sun salute. Out and up. Hands coming through center. Breath. Sun salute. Earth touch. Opening the toes. Interlacing the hands behind you, allowing arms to roll. Opening the foot. Bending our knees, placing our chest and abdomen on our thighs. And then maybe straightening it back out. Stretching it all the way open. Breath. Releasing your hands. Walking them out slowly, rolling through the fingertips. Opening the hands nice and wide, all 10 fingers. Use the fleshy part of your hand for downward dog. Our feet are in line with our hips, so about 4 or 5 inches apart. Beginners, usually heels are up. A little bit in the back. Pressing into that. Gently placing knees down on the mat, releasing feet, extended child. Spinal roll up. Head and tail are lifted coming up. Head and tail are lifted going back. Head and tail drop as you're rolling yourself up. Breath, usually inhaling coming up. Exhaling going back. When you come to the top of that, hip circles one way. Big wide circle, catching every part, really moving the back. Breath. Then slow it down and go the other way. Bringing it to center. Spinal roll up. Placing left hand in the center. Bringing the right ear, right shoulder down to the mat. Lifting your left arm, circling it around a little, working the shoulder before you bring it behind the back, palm is out. Breath. Releasing the left arm, placing it into the mat, releasing the right ear, the right shoulder. Spinal roll up and back 1 or 2 times. Breath. And then other side. Left ear, left shoulder down on the mat. Right arm lifts upward, motions around a little, and comes behind the back, palm is out. Breath. Releasing the right arm upward, over the head, press into the mat. Release the left ear, left shoulder. Spinal roll up. Systematically roll it out. Thighs, abdomen, chest, forehead. Arms out in front. On your inhale, lift your right arm, left leg. Head comes up too. Bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand onto the right side for the left foot. Look back. Left arm, right leg on the inhale and up. Bend your right knee, reach back on the left for the right foot, looking back. Breath. And returning to center, soften it down. Both legs, both arms and head lifted on the inhale and up. Work the joints, the wrists, the toes, the fingers, the ankles. Breath. Reaching back on the right side for the right foot, long on the left side. And breath. Gently release the right side, reaching back on the left side, long on the right side. Breath. Both hands back. Stretching that up a little bit. Make sure you're breathing, moving things around that might feel tight. The neck, the face, the shoulders. Maybe lifting a little, playing around with it a little, stretching it open. Breath. Exhale through your mouth if it starts to feel intense. Dropping down and bringing my feet into my backside by bending my elbows. Left ear to the mat. Right ear to the mat. Coming back to center. Releasing my feet. Placing my palms down on the mat next to me. Arms are long. Tucking all 10 toes. Making sure my shoulders are in the mat before I walk my feet up. If it comes up into my neck at all, I've gone too high with my hips. Just want the hips as high as comfortable, pressing with the arms on the shoulders. Breath. I'm going to interlace my hands underneath me, arms are long. Rolling myself back down, release the feet, bend the knees. Press into your arms and lift the knees. Breath. And going to a V with the legs, foot is flexed. Bringing the legs to center and placing them down. Release your feet, release your hands, interlace your hands behind you. Head and chest lift. Breath. Releasing your arms, taking them out to the sides. Circles to the front. Breath. Circles to the back. Head and chest are still lifted. Keep lifting. Reaching arms out in front, lifting the legs. Deepen the breath. And settle it all down. Bending your left knee. Press your left knee into the mat. Right leg goes up on top of the left foot. Breath. Arms are out in front. Palms spread wide. And press into that knee and lift the leg up and bring it down. Bending the right knee. press that right knee into the mat, lift the left leg and place it on top. Stretch into that. If you want to make it more intense, you just lift the leg off of the foot, keep it up in the air rather than resting on the foot. Breath, and then settle that all down. Hands underneath shoulders. Cobra roll up on the inhale. I'm just doing baby cobra first. And I'm going to Sphinx. Elbows are underneath shoulders, hands are in front of elbows, chest rolls forward, looking upward, letting the pubic bone settle down into the mat, maybe getting anything tight out of the neck, the shoulders. Breath, allowing the tummy to relax as you roll down, placing hands underneath the shoulders, rolling back up for cobra lift. Breath, moving shoulders around. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, going down at your own pace. Breath. Maybe roll across your hips a little bit next time you're up. Move your shoulders around. Eventually, looking up, shoulders away from the ears. Breath. Head comes to center without moving knees, going all the way back to extended child, hips to heels. Breath. Arms out to the sides. Rolling the forehead vigorously across the mat, left to right. Interlace hands behind you, arms are long. Roll on top of your head. Breath. Breathing. And arms go down. Hands interlaced on the back of the small of the back, with the back of the hand down. Drop your elbows out. Roll your feet around using breath. Perhaps grabbing your feet and bringing them in, rolling more to the back of the head. Be very careful on this if you do this one. Release your feet and coming back to child's pose, sitting up on heels, palms up to the ceiling. Big breathing, fire breath. And full breath. Sitting left and right to both sides of the feet, keeping your knees and your feet down as you sit on one side. Move hips across, sit on the other side. Knees and feet staying down if possible. Coming to center, coming to your knees, tucking all 10 toes, sitting back down on your heels. Breath. When you're ready, toe balance. And press into your feet and stand. Make adjustments. Keeping right arm up, left arm goes out, down, behind the back. Perhaps finds the right hand from above. Energy from the belly button down, going down into the feet. From the belly button up is lifting. Look up. Breath. And over you go. Keep rolling to the outside of your foot using breath. Pulling yourself gently back up. Releasing your arms, walking them all the way around to meet in front, and then coming right back to right arm up, bend the left knee, place the left foot in the hand, sweep the right arm out and down through the field of vision and around. Breath. Bring your right hand to your hip, press into your right foot, lift your left knee upward. Just stay here, or if you'd like, lift it outward. going to tree pose or to half lotus. There's tree pose. Tree pose is where most people are able to stand in. Using breath, arms are above the head. Arms out to the sides. Release that left leg, wrap it around the right leg. Left arm on top of the right arm before you intertwine the arms for eagle. Eagle in the right leg. Breath. And release, taking that left leg out, reaching with both hands behind the back for the left foot, pressing into that, stretching, and back to center. Sun salute. Earth touch. Walking your hands out. Breath. Downward dog. Press into it. Roll your feet up. Taking yourself to plank, shoulders over the hands. Then dropping the hips, coming to upward facing dog. Chest is forward. Breath. Release your knees down on the mat and all the way back to extended child. Sitting up on hips, palms up to the ceiling, and fire breath. Full breath. Now we're doing joy breath. Full breath. Palms up to the ceiling, coming up to the knees, tucking all 10 toes, sitting down on the heels to toe balance. Breath. When you're ready, press into your feet and stand. Right arm goes out and down and looking for the left behind the back. Roll upward, press into your feet while you're doing that. Keep the feet open wide as you take it over and down. Breath. Rolling back up. And walk the arms all the way around to meet in front of the heart and taking them all the way back. So the right arm is on the right foot, left arm is up. Left arm goes out, down through the field of vision and around several times. Breath. Bringing that left hand to the hip or the waist. Press into the left foot and roll the right knee up. Perhaps out. And we're going to tree pose or half lotus. Placing the right foot inside the left leg. Hands can be at the heart, or they can be up over the head, either one. Breath. Breath. From this, we're moving to eagle, so the right leg is going to wrap around the left leg. That means the right arm will be on top of the left arm before I wrap my arms. In the left leg, eagle. Stay in the left leg. As you push into it and lift out, arms will go out. Right leg will go back. Hands will grab the right foot in the back. Push into that. Stretch it open a little. Remember to find your spot on the floor to help you balance. And release your foot down. Sun salute. Separate your arms apart. Bend your knees. Your bottom sticks out the back. Look up between your hands and breath. Fire breath. Full breath. Hands come down by the heart. Squat down into that. Bring the left elbow to the right knee. Stay long from head to tail. Opening the arms up. Right arm up, left arm down. Breath. And coming back to center. Sun salute. Squatting down into it. Hands come through center. This time right elbow to the left knee. Long from head to tail. Opening the arms up. Breath. And coming back to earth touch. Sun salute. Pressing into the balls of our feet, lifting through heels. Bending our knees and taking that down to a challenging point. Keep lifting through heels. Breath. Take a few breaths in your challenging point and then bring it on down, all the way down. Breathing. Fire breath. Full breath. Bringing both hands over to the right. I have my right knee on my left elbow, my right hip on my right elbow. You can just lean over into this, or you can lift your feet if you like and balance on the arms using breath. Place the feet back down and come to center. Both arms are going to the other side. Left hip on the right elbow, left knee on the left elbow, left knee on the right elbow, left hip on the left elbow. Tipping up into this, using breath, and coming back to center. Earth touch. Walk your hands out. Downward dog. Press into that. Walk your feet up. Earth touch. Sun salute. Putting all our weight in the left foot and leaning to the right with breath. And bringing that back to center, take a breath. All the weight in the right foot, lean to the left. Take your head with you. Open it up. Big stretch. Really using the feet, moving into different parts of the back a little bit if you can, if you need to. And coming back up to center, breath. Making adjustments, pressing into the feet, opening it to the back. Lift your chest, look behind you. Keep pressing into your feet. Coming back through center, sun salute. Earth touch. Step back lightly with your left foot, right foot, right foot, and downward dog. Press into your right foot, lift your left leg out the back. Circle that left foot around a couple times each way. Let the toes initiate the circle. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the left knee to swan. Slide the right leg out the back. Walk your hands in. Bring that left hip down on the mat. From that position, stretch it open. Soften the shoulders down. Perhaps look up. Forehead is the last thing to roll down. Arms out to the sides, palms down. Interlace your hands behind you. You can come up in this position or place your hands under your shoulders and push into the mat and roll up. Either one. Looking up, using breath. Bend that right knee. Reach back with the right hand for the ankle or foot. The left arm is out in front. You can also put the foot in the crux of the wrist or the elbow, looking back at it. Release the right leg and bring the right foot next to the left knee. Bring both your sits bones into the mat. Breath. Arms are up. And we're twisting to the right. Right arm out the back. Move the shoulders around. Open that up. Really twist to look behind you. If you like, you could bring your arms through your legs. That would be left arm through the front leg, right arm from the back. And release, back to center. Bring the right leg around, hands go down, right foot, left foot, downward dog. Bend your knee, press into the opposite ankle, move it around a little before you lift the right leg. Keep the left leg down. Work that right foot a little bit. Circle the right foot one way, let the toes initiate it, and then the other way. Shake it out and bring the right knee down for swan. Make sure the right hip comes down on the mat. Left leg reaches out the back, moving the arms in, softening the shoulders, and rolling yourself down. Forehead is the last thing that rolls down. Arms out to the sides, palms down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press into it and roll yourself up. Bending the left knee, reach back for the left ankle or foot. You can twist around to look at it or stay forward, either one. Bring that left leg around, place it next to the right knee. Both sits bones are down. Arms go up. Breath. Taking several big breaths. When you're ready, we're going to twist to the left. Left arm out the back, right arm holds the left leg as you bring your chest around. Soften to look behind you. Perhaps right arm through the front leg, left arm from the back. And returning back to center. Bringing that leg around, hands go down. Left foot, right foot, downward dog. Open your hands nice and wide. Breath. And I'm going to step forward lightly with my right foot. Place my back knee down. Bring my hips forward. Arms go out and up, looking up. You can release the back foot if you like, or keep it tucked, either one. And releasing that pose, my arms go out, left elbow to right knee, twisting to the right, palms together, breath, perhaps lifting the back leg. And coming back to center, hands go down, step back lightly with the right foot, downward dog. Passing through plank, inch to ground. Roll yourself back up and downward dog. Step forward lightly on your left foot. Place the right knee down. Arms go out and up, hips are forward. Breath. You can release the back foot or keep it tucked. Stretch that open while you're breathing. And we're going to the other side. Right elbow to the left knee, palms together. Looking to the left, you can pick up that back leg if you like. Stretching into the foot. And bringing the hands back to center, taking the left leg back, downward dog. Breath. Move it around, and then bring it back to center. Passing through plank, make adjustments. Place left hand in the middle, come to the outside of the left foot, right arm reaches up. You can also place the right foot out in front to help hold you. Breath. Circle the right arm back towards the feet and around, big circle. And then look up at the right hand, bringing it up by the ear, stretching long. Always circling the arm towards the feet to return it to the mat. Plank, inch to ground, hold it up, rolling back up. Place the right hand in the middle. Come to the outside of the right foot, and the left arm goes up. You can always bring that left leg out in front, or you can stack it on top of your right leg. Circle the left arm in front of the body and around, big circle. Eventually bring the left arm up by the left ear, looking up, stretch into that, and circle towards the feet to return to the mat. We're in plank, downward dog. Step forward lightly with your right foot, turn your left foot out, head and chest lift, arms out and up, bring your weight forward, press into both feet equally, breath. Going to warrior, right arm out in front, left arm out and back, drop down into it, place the right forearm on the right knee, left arm comes up by the left ear, move it around. You can also drop the right arm inside the leg if you like, placing the right hand down on the mat. Big stretch on the left side. Use your breath. Circle that left arm back and around a few times before it comes behind the back. Palm is out. You might be able to find your right thigh. And bringing the hands back to center, roll the back foot to the ball of the foot before you go back to downward dog. Step forward lightly with the left foot. Turn the back foot out. Press into both feet, head and chest lift, arms out and up. Pressing with that back foot, bringing the hips forward into the front leg, bending the front knee, breath. Going to warrior, left arm out in front, hips are facing forward. Place that left arm on the leg if you like, and bring the right arm all the way up by the ear, long stretch on the right side. Perhaps drop the left hand down on the mat, coming inside of the left leg. Circling that right arm back and around, big circle before you bring it behind your back. Palm is out, looking up. Breath. Release the right arm up, and it comes back to the mat for a runner stretch on the left leg. Turn the back foot in and take the front leg back to downward dog. Move it around. Walk your feet up slowly. Earth touch. Interlace your hands behind you. Allow your arms to roll. Breath. Make sure you're in the outsides of your feet. Release your hands. Hold opposite elbows over the head. Bend your knees. Place your chest and your abdomen on your thighs. Roll yourself up. As your chest lifts, your heels come up. Arms are over the head. Breath. Fire breath. Full breath. Another full breath. And press into your feet and stand. Release your arms out to the sides, circles to the front, big circles. Circles to the back, big circles. Getting bigger. Bigger to the front. Getting even bigger and bigger to the back. Ooh, great big circles. Okay, and bringing them to center, working the shoulders a little. Sun salute. Earth touch. Step back lightly with your right foot. Turn right for pyramid, head is down. Bring your hands to the outsides of your feet or your ankles. I like to hold my big toe sometimes with my index finger. Interlace hands behind you and allow the arms to roll. Breath. And releasing the arms. Bring your arms out in front one at a time, keeping the head down. Breath. Slide the hands so they come underneath your shoulders. Make sure the distance from your hand to foot is the same as from your armpit to your hip. Place your right hand in the middle. Your left arm goes up. Look up. Long from head to tail. Motion that left arm around. and bring it behind the back. Keep lifting the head if the head tends to fall towards the floor. Maybe looking upward, releasing that left arm up and looking up. Bring the left arm down, and this time it goes in the center. Press into that left hand, right arm out and up. Keep bringing your weight into that back foot. Don't lose track of both feet. Equal weight distribution. Circle that right arm around and bring it behind the back. Palm is out. Breath. Release the right arm upward, and it comes down. Coming to center, we're going to stretch to the outside of the right foot. Breath. Coming through center, take a breath and stretch to the outside of the left foot. And we're coming back to center. Interlace hands behind you, or hold opposite elbows, or namaste. Press into your feet, roll yourself up. Bend your knees, place your chest and your abdomen, lowering it down in between your legs. Bring your body parallel to the floor. Bring your chest over towards your right knee, stretch with your left leg. Bring your chest over towards your left knee, stretch with your right leg. Now, head down, bottom up, and roll yourself up. Make adjustments. Look up. Keep the shoulders back. Breath. And roll yourself back up. Hands down in front, up over the head, out to the sides. Pivot the left foot out. Hips stay forward. Triangle on the left side. Left arm down, right arm up. Breath. Circle that right arm back and around. Big circle. Bring it behind your back. Palm is out. Look up. Release that right arm upward and bring yourself back up. Pivot that foot in, and we're going to be at center, bouncing our shoulders, swinging our arms, swing them all the way around this way and all the way around that way, and do that a couple times, bouncing shoulders, arms down in front, up over the head, out to the sides, pivot the right foot out, and now we're going triangle on the right side. Left arm up. Circle that left arm back and around a couple times before you bring it behind your back. Palm is out, looking up, breath. Release the left arm up, look up. And bringing ourselves back to center, pivoting that right foot in, arms up over the head, out to the sides, pivot the left foot, go to a runner stretch on the left foot, step forward lightly with the right foot, earth touch, sun salute. Press into the balls of your feet, lifting through heels, challenging point, on down, breath, the whole way down, fire breath. Full breath. And releasing to squat. Squat is with heels down on the mat. Make sure you're getting your heels down and they're in line with the ball of the foot. You can keep your arms up in the air if squat's easy, or if it's hard, you bring your hands behind you and you use your hands to help roll you gradually into squat. And now we're sitting down, bringing the bottoms of the feet together. No hands. Let's bring the hands behind us so we keep them out of our way. And bring the hips forward and back a few times. Make adjustments. Hips forward and back. Hips circle one way. Hips circle the other way. And place the hips down. You can roll the feet so the bottoms of the feet come upward, sitting up into this, perhaps placing the chest down on the bottoms of the feet. Breath. Roll yourself back up, release the legs, feet up, hands up, and using stomach muscles, breath. Shorten on the left side, lengthen on the right side, move the ankles and wrist. Coming to center, shorten on the right side, lengthen on the left side, and breath. Coming back to center, bringing the hands to the inside, legs to the outside, and then coming back to center, inch to ground, hold it off, use your breath before you settle it down. Bend your knees, make adjustments if you need to. Sorry, now we're lying out. And legs go up to a 90-degree lift. Press into that and all the way over, going slowly, making room for the neck as you come over the top of that. You do not have to bring the feet down, or you can. Hands can stay down on the mat, or they can be supporting the back. Either one. Plow. Press with the right foot, bring the left leg up, 90-degree lift. Circle the left foot around, and bring the left foot back down. Press with the left foot, right leg goes up, 90-degree lift. Circle that right foot around a little, and then bring the right leg back down. Hands are on the back for support. Both legs go straight up, extending through the heels. Make adjustments. Supported lift. Bottoms of the feet together, knees out. Let's bring the feet around each other, alternating point flex as you circle the legs both ways. Bottoms of the feet together, and then legs go out to a V plow. Right hand holds right hip, left leg goes over and stacks on top of the right leg. Left arm goes out to the left, side plow to the right. And release it back to V plow. Right leg goes over and stacks on top of left leg. Right arm out to the right, side plow to the left. Breath. And back to V plow, supported lift, lifting through heels, breath. Make fist, place it in your kidney area, walk one leg over at a time, you can decide which one, and then the other leg. Make sure you get the hands open nice and wide underneath you before you bring the heels down. Supported bridge. Fire breath. Full breath. Press with your right foot, lift your left leg, 90-degree lift, keeping the left leg straight. Bring the left heel to the mat, and then replace the left foot. Press with your left foot, right leg goes up. Bring the right heel to the mat, and then replace that. For some, might want to extend through both heels at the same time in supported bridge. Breath. And then you're going to want to slide them in one at a time for coming back to center. Release your hands, interlace them underneath you, arms are long, lifting a little bit higher with your hips. Release your hands, roll down the spine. Legs lift to a 90-degree lift, and then come on up over the head for plow. Breath. Arms come up over the head, palms up. And roll roll down the spine slowly. Extend through the arms as you roll down. Breath. 45-degree angle with the legs. Inch to ground with the legs. Breath. And then take the legs, bend the knees, place the feet in the mat. Spinal roll up. Make room for the neck as you're rolling it up. Catch each vertebra as you roll up. Don't hurry your rolls up and down. Arms out to the sides, palms are down. Breath. Place the hands next to the ears and go on up to wheel if you like, using breath. Make adjustments. Press with your right leg, maybe lift your left leg and wheel. Bring that left leg down and place it down. Press with the left leg, lift your right leg and wheel. And bring that right leg down. Roll yourself down slowly. Hips are the last thing to come down. Arms out to the sides, palms down, legs lift. Bring your knees into your chest and hold. Separating the knees wide apart. Keeping the knees bent, the bottoms of the feet come upward toward the ceiling. Gently guide them down. Baby. Tail stays down on the mat. Place the bottoms of the feet together. Make a cradle with your hands and let the weight of your legs pull your collarbones away from your ears. Breath. Stretching the neck. Moving the head around. And soften and release the feet down in this position. Palms together, coming up through center as we spinal roll up. Bottoms of the feet are still together. Arms out to the sides, palms down. Left leg goes diagonally out to the left as we press with the outside of the right foot. Right leg goes diagonally out to the right as we press with the outside of the left foot. Roll the bottoms of the feet into the mat. Make adjustments. Hips are a little higher, and roll down the spine slowly. Pelvis is last. Legs lift to a 90-degree lift. Bring your left leg in front of your right leg, wrap it around, bend the right knee, put the right foot down, swing the right hip into the middle. Knees will go right, look left. And soften, bring it back to center. Keep the right foot on the mat. Bring the outside of the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Bring the left hip to center. Picking up the whole leg structure, circle it both ways a few times, letting the heels guide the circle. Feet are flexed, and place the whole thing down. Breath. Bring the knees to center, release the feet. Spinal roll up. And we're going to do a second wheel. Hands go next to the ears. Press on up to wheel. Breath. Remember, energy goes up and down in a full wheel. And roll down the spine slowly. Pelvis is last. Arms go out to the sides. Palms down. Lift the legs 90-degree lift. Right leg goes in front of left leg. Bend the left knee. Place the left foot down. Swing the left hip into the middle. Knees are going to the left. Look right. Keep that left foot on the mat as you come to center. Slide the outside of the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Bring both knees over to the right. Circle those legs one way. Circle those legs the other way. Open it up a little, bring them back down and to center. Lift the legs to a 90-degree lift. Keeping the left leg up, right leg comes inch to ground, straight down. And lift that right leg back up. Keep the right leg up. Left leg goes inch to ground, straight down. And lift the left leg up. Bend the knees, place the feet in the mat, spinal roll up. Press with your right foot, lift your left leg, 90-degree lift. And keeping the left leg straight, bring the left heel to the mat. Hips are still up. And replace the left foot. Press with the left foot, right leg goes up. Keeping the right leg straight, bring the right heel to the mat. Breath. And replace the right foot. Roll down the spine slowly, pelvis is last. Hands down alongside you. Bring the knees to your chest. Separate your knees wide apart. Keeping your knees bent, bring the bottoms of the feet upward towards the ceiling. Gently guide them downward. Arms out to the sides, palms down, legs to a 90-degree lift, and we're going to fish. As the legs come down, your chest lifts, roll on top of your head to look behind you. Coming out of fish, chest leads the way to forward bend. Breath. And sitting back up, bringing the right leg next to us, extending through the left leg, bringing the left leg next to us. Oh, we're going to full tortoise. Make sure your feet are in line with your legs. You can just sit in tortoise, or maybe come back to your hands or your elbows, or lying down, maybe arms up over the head, maybe out to the sides. After you've laid down for a while, we're going to lift through the chest and roll ourselves up, and then reach out in front. Breath. And roll ourselves up. We're coming to full camel. Hands go to the bottoms of the feet. Roll yourself up for full camel. Pubic bone leads the way. If you don't want full camel, then you would have come to your knees, tucked your toes, and just reached for your heels. This is half camel in this position. And release the feet for full camel. Hands are on the bottoms of the feet. Breath. Praying camel if you like. No hands. Hands at third eye. And chest leads the way up. Cross at your feet. And bring your feet out in front of you to take a seat. Close your eyes. Oops, nope. We're still stretching. I'm sorry. Legs out to the sides. Roll forward as far as you're comfortable. Most people are not going to roll this far forward. If you can roll all the way down, then look both ways with the head. If you're not rolling all the way down, you're just stretching, using this time to stretch the legs out to the sides. Roll yourself up. Place the right elbow inside the right leg. Bring the left arm up, perhaps over the head, perhaps finding the right foot, perhaps stretching that down even deeper. And roll yourself back to center. Left elbow, place the head inside the left hand, reach with the right arm up over the head, stretching it open a little bit more deeply, and coming back to center. Take a seat. Let the energy settle down. Breath. So in this space, I frequently talk or think about things in life, like why people go around acting like life is easy when it's really quite difficult sometimes, or how I as a person have trouble with all this input coming in, seems like all the time, and how that can be overwhelming, or stresses one has, whatever, just contemplating on things to make life more full, more free, more open, our perceptions larger, more open, willing to look at things that we may have shut ourselves down to as opportunity, willing to accept people that perhaps we have thought we didn't accept them for some reason or another, to bring them into acceptance, and to just learn to let go.